apart on the Lawrence Corridor in Chicago. It's
Semi-regular Sundays.
Remote show number 50 with our special guests, the Laser Comedy Show, Danette Rodriguez, Prateek Srivastava, and Alydar Skyy. And now, hosting Zoom comedy twice a week, September 1970, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woo! How are you, Stuart?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. And thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. Forgive the slight delay. Where Dan and I are both glad to be back. Last week was kind of Murphy's Law sort of situation. But nevertheless, we are finally here. We have reached the milestone. Dan and I have now hosted 50 remote shows. Mm-hmm. That is roughly the equivalent of doing about a year and a half of shows in person. A little over a year, maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
That's right, Dan?
Yeah, based on, considering this show was called Semi-Regular Sundays because it was semi-regular.
Yes, like 2 or 3 Sundays a month.
Yeah, something like that. So that was probably what we would do in a year and a half, and now we've done it even faster because I guess, we're all stuck at home, so why not?
50 shows in a little over 6 months.
Yep.
For those of you who do not know us, we are Flower Shop Bangers. We are an improv duo based out of Chicago. We have been performing together for about 7.5 years. Mm-hmm. We ended up actually doing our 7th anniversary show as a remote show early on in the pandemic. It's crazy to think that Dan and I have been doing this, doing improv together for 3/4 of a decade, if you think about it. But in any case, we've been supplying free comedy every Sunday and Wednesday during the pandemic, and we'll continue to do so until whenever the theaters and the bars reopen. So before I go into what happened last week, or before I explain what our show's gonna be about tonight, Dan, if you would like to tell everyone about some of the small businesses we're promoting, as well as some fundraisers that we're
Yes, of course, Stuart. I don't know. First, maybe I could give a shout out to why we didn't have a show on Wednesday, and that was because I had a plumbing accident at home. Thankfully, I'll just give a shout out to Aqua Heating and Plumbing, who helped me fix that issue. They're not in the description, but you can look them up if you're at home and watching and looking for a plumber or someone to work on your furnace. They're great.
When shit happens, Aqua Plumbing.
No kidding.
Yes.
Anyway, also, I thought if you look in the description, there are several businesses and campaigns that we are looking at. One is a fundraiser organized by the comedian Chris Redd. Chris Redd is collecting money to try to cover the medical costs of victims who happen to contract COVID-19 at Black Lives Matter's protests. Second, there is the bar that Stuart and I usually host this show at, Shakers on Clark. They are currently collecting tips for their bar staff so they can help pay them at this time and help everyone get through this. Third, there is a gym that I go to called Bodi Shak. They have a lot of great classes and options if you're looking to get in shape. They also have a GoFundMe. You can find the link in the description. Really great spot. Also a Black-owned business. Let's see. Finally, certainly last and certainly not least, there is First Sip Cafe. First Sip Cafe is a cafe in Asia and Argyle. Really great coffee and tea drinks. I have a link to buy gift cards in the description to this event as well. So if none of these are local to you, though, I just recommend you go out and you support your own local businesses because they're the ones that need our help at this time. Thank you, and back to you, Stuart.
All right, thank you so much, Dan. Well, you mentioned your situation with plumbing, but we had some situations with our show this past Sunday as well. At one point, and I'm amazed at this, I shouldn't say amazed, but ran into a situation where the live feed cut off on Facebook Live. So Sunday's show is available to watch, but it's bifurcated. Mm-hmm. There's 1 minute in the middle of the show that got cut off, which is a real shame because we had a really awesome guest. We had mind reader, mentalist Mark Tolan in the show, and it happened right in the middle of his set. But in any case, we intend to book Mark Tolan again sometime very soon. And then, of course, everything that transpired Wednesday, it was, as Dan suggested, as Dan said, that this was kind of last minute. So after a whole week of Murphy's Law, we are back. We are here. We have free comedy. And thank you so much for tuning in. Also, if you have missed any part of the show, if you have to cut out early or anything like that, or you just tuned in like right now, the entire show will be on the Facebook, I should say the Flower Shop Bangers Facebook page right when this show ends, which will be sometime around 8:15 Chicago time. Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, enough of my yammering. We have an awesome show for you this evening. Our special guest is New York-based comedian Danette Rodriguez.
Woo!
Who is, of course, who will be succeeded by, of course, your host of the evening, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woo!
I can't forget those guys. Mm-hmm. Before Danette Rodriguez, we have one of our oldest and dearest friends, but maybe one of the first comedians we ever booked in our show. He was in our very first remote show. We're honored to have him back for the 50th. Prateek Srivastava.
Woohoo!
Right before Prateek, another dear old friend of ours. Actually, one of my oldest friends in the Chicago improv community, someone I've known for about 10 years, Chris Fair and the Laser Comedy Show.
Woohoo!
And right before Chris, leading us off this evening, is actually someone we know through Shakers. She is a really phenomenal comedian. This is something we customarily do in all of our shows. Mm-hmm. We check in with our audience on Facebook Live. This is how we do crowd work in 2020. Just check and see if anyone's looking for a shout out. Anyone has any questions or comments?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I thought I'd give a shout out to Christina Reese. She left a lot of lol comments during that set. Seems like she really liked it. And I'll give another shout out to Becky Seltzer, who I'm sure is there because she's always there. I just know I haven't seen her the last couple of times she's watched. But anyway, I see there are other people watching. So if you would like a shout out during our next little interlude, please like or comment on the Facebook feed or YouTube stream. Any of it's appreciated. It also helps us reach more people. So thank you.
Yep. We pretty much all of our promoting is through word of mouth. We have a very limited marketing budget for this show. So if you're looking for free comedy, this is the place to go. And we're pretty much nationwide too. One quick thing before I go to our next act. I can't really go through the whole spiel. We're running a little behind, but so when Dan and I moved to Shakers on Clark in July 2018, we began a campaign to save Chicago barprov. There used to be barprov shows all over the north side of the city, mostly along the Belmont and Clark corridors. Those shows are all long gone now, but as we've kind of made ourselves the tentpole of Chicago barprov, the concept of the idea of improv and comedy coexisting, improv and stand-up coexisting in a free show and a bar. And as part of our campaign to save Chicago barprov, we have set up this tip jar. By my count, we have about $8.40 inside this tip jar, which means that all of our performers tonight are going home with at least $1.40.
Nice.
Yes. Woo! We did not tell any of our performers tonight that this was a paying gig. So I'm not expecting anyone to walk up to my apartment and throw cash at me, and Dan is not expecting the same. So if you could just donate to either of the Venmos that are above me on the screen here, and we will split the money 6 ways. Without further ado, we have a really special treat for you. Dan and I have known this next performer for many years. I met him in 2010. I think Dan met him in 2012 or 2013. He is someone who has does something really unique as far as improv is concerned. And what started out as just like a little operation here in Chicago is something that he's done in comedy festivals, fringe festivals, improv festivals, pretty much across the world. He's done this show in something like 7 or 8 different countries. He's done this show in 25 different states. It is a really distinct and unique show. Please, it is an honor to have in our show, our 50th show, Chris Fair and the Laser Comedy Show.
Woo!
Oh, and you even got my music.
Yep.
So,
Dope.
Welcome,
All
Chris.
right.
yeah.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name's Chris Fair. This is the Laser Comedy Show. Welcome my dog, Barry. He's cute. And he might be barking throughout the show. So let's get started. Can I have a suggestion of anything at all?
Blueberries.
Blueberries. Oh, awesome. Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. And let me get this thing started. All right. Now you be good, Barry. Join us in my living room. Okay. Oh, hey! Hey, everyone. I'm just a big old blueberry. I'm bigger than all the blueberries. I'm this big. Wow, man, you're huge. Yeah, you are so big. And I mean, like, so big. Oh, I'm not so big. I'm not that big at all. Yeah, you are. You know what I'm not bigger than? What? I'm not bigger than that dog that keeps barking at us. Arf, arf. He's not good at his lines either. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, I'm scared of the dog. Oh, no. Oh, I'm frightened. I'm even kind of blushing. You're purple. Oh my gosh, I am purple. Oh, what am I gonna do? Hey, Big Blueberry. What's up, man? We need to take out that dog. Oh. Are you serious? Yeah, let's do it. Arf, arf. Arf. You guys see the dog still? Woof, 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 woof. Okay, how are we gonna do it, man? Dude, just follow my direction. Oh man. I don't know. I might be really big. But I'm also really scared. So scared. Don't worry. I'll protect you. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Purple. Oh, my name's Alice, but it's okay. Okay. Purple, Alice, where's my mouth? I don't know. I'll protect you. I'll do it. And follow my lead, man. Let's do this. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Barry, shut up. Oh, man. Look at him. He's so big. Woof, woof. The dog's doing my lines for the dog anyway, so it's fine. Woof, woof. Oh, he's so big. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. How are we gonna beat him, man? Trust me. This is how we're gonna beat him. Go, purple. Okay. Oh, hey, you tricked me. You kicked me. No, no. Oh, no. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh! Ah! Trump, 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 Trump. Did we just murder him? Well, we had to stop the dog. But I feel so bad. Ah, Alice, it's okay. It's okay, Alice. Give me a hug. No, no, you killed him. Get away from me. Oh, hey, hey. Get away from me. I don't like you anymore, Blue. Little Blue. Hey, come back. Come back. No, no, get away from me. Ah. Come back, come. No. I'm chasing you. No, I'm running away. Ah. I'm at the edge of the counter. It's okay. I'm not gonna chase you off or hurt you. No, get away from me. Get away from me. Come on, baby. Come on. Hey, I'm back. Big Blue. My hero. No, how did you escape? Dogs don't know how to chew blueberries. And now, I'm a little scratched, but I'm okay. And now, little Blue, you're about to be juiced. No! Oh, yeah. It's juicing time. Yeah. This motherfucker's juiced. My hero. Okay, I guess. Oh, you can be my girl. I wanted to be your girl. Yeah, I could tell. Ba ba ba. You're gonna kiss me, aren't you? Maybe. Yeah. Kiss me, baby. Bom bom. Bom bom. Choo, choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo. Hey everyone.
Hey.
How was that? Was that fun?
That was
That's
good.
good.
I have a question. I have a question for you guys because this was my first Zoom show.
Yes.
How was the dialogue lining up with the drawings? Was it behind or was it relatively simultaneous?
It was going at the same time. I just want to know how you did the
Yeah.
laser. That was cool.
Oh, it's a thank you. It's a light reactive screen, and then I draw on it with lasers, but it doesn't show up
Do you do
when
birthday
the laser
parties?
doesn't work.
Come over.
I do. I've done birthday parties for like freshmen in high school for like 8-year-olds. I've done Cub Scout banquets. I've done very young children's shows. So I've done kids of all ages.
That
So
was
this is
glorious.
exciting.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a little hard doing it when there's no one watching, technically.
Well, I
Like no
thought
one
that
in the
was
audience. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. My name's Chris Fair, Laser Comedy Show. I do birthday parties.
The Laser Comedy Show, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is available for weddings, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs. If you are anywhere in the Chicago area. Okay. By the way, I mean, you have like a little bit of time. I hope your dog isn't too camera shy. Chris?
Yeah. What?
Oh no, I was just asking if I hope your little dog isn't too camera shy.
Oh, you want to see him?
Yes,
Come on,
I mean,
Barry.
figure,
Come
hey,
here,
it's a
buddy.
different show. We have like a split second
Okay. Yeah.
for
Hey,
cute
bud.
dogs.
Yeah. I guess in the meantime, I thought I could give some shout outs to well, Becky Seltzer did confirm she's on. She liked the video. And then I also saw
Okay.
Mitch Kessler and Foxy Grandpa. So
Oh,
Yeah.
there he is. Oh, you got
Shout out to Foxy
Can I
Grandpa's
pet that
my
dog?
girlfriend.
Foxy Grandpa.
Can I pet that dog?
This is Barry. This is Barry. He's about he was born on 6/9 this year. And yeah, he's a Shih Tzu Maltese. His name's Barry White. But that's like, yeah. Barry with a like a bear. Like he looks like a little bear, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. He's got some longer. His ears are very short, so he looks like a bear.
Mm.
And I've had him for since early August.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Well, he looks like a sweetie pie. Thank you for so much, Chris.
Thank
The
you.
Laser Comedy Show,
You're
one
welcome.
more time.
Woo!
Chris, that was absolutely phenomenal. By the way, improv tip jar still hanging tight at $8.40. Without further ado, another dear special guest of ours. He had just so happened to have been in our very first remote show back on, I believe that was March 22nd. So that was over 6 months ago. We have known him for, goodness, a number of years now. He's just a really phenomenal comic. He's not just a comic, he's also a friend. He's been a dear supporter of the show. It is always a pleasure to have in our show, Prateek Srivastava.
How we doing, everybody? Hello. Hey, how about a hand for Stu, Daniel, everybody you've seen so far?
Shy
Clap
City.
it up for that. Shy City, indeed. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. DJ Dan, DJ D. But yeah, give it up for everybody we've seen tonight. This has been a hell of a show. This is so cool. We saw laser comedy, Chris Fair. I've gotten to work with Chris Fair. Chris Fair is awesome. That was cool. Available for children's parties. I'm available for children's parties too. Yeah, you get to hear me scream at kids too. It's great. We do a little magic for the kids. Then I tell them, hey, you can ride the beard. It's $5 to ride the beard. It's a great children activity. You know, get the workout in, climb the beard. It's cool. You know, you got to do stuff for the kids. It's cool. I don't have kids. I don't know. I've thought about having kids, but then after this pandemic thing, I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring kids into this world, but I love kids. I do love kids as a being. You know why I love kids? Because kids are unfiltered, truth tellers, no bullshit. They are brutally honest. I love that. I miss that because when I was a kid, I was brutally honest too. And then I became an adult who lies and doesn't tell the truth. That's the problem. Some adults give it up for being an adult and lying, and it sucks. And, you know, I miss being a kid and being like the brutally honest kid that I was. I'll give you an example. So I'm wearing red for the show that I was supposed to do afterwards. I don't know if it's happening now, but red is also color of the Chicago Bulls. Big fan of Chicago Bulls. When I was a kid, big fan of Chicago Bulls. I was going to a Bulls game one day and I was getting a haircut and I had pretty much the same hair I had now at 8 years old. We have good genes in our family. Big up to genes, you guys. Hell yeah. We don't get these genes from Kohl's on a Sunday with the preferred Kohl's card. No, these are all natural organic genes, you guys. I got these genes. So I'm going to the hair salon to get a haircut with my father. I'm wearing an oversized Michael Jordan jersey. The hairstylist, in an effort to make a connection with me as a child, says, oh, I see you're wearing a Michael Jordan jersey. He must be your favorite player, right? And being an 8-year-old me, I'm like, yeah, he's my favorite player because nothing bad has come out about Michael Jordan yet. It's not like it's gonna be revealed that he has a gambling problem or he's got a dictator mustache or he cheats on his wife or he's just a shitty dude whatsoever or becomes a crying meme. No. At this point in 1998, he's a pretty cool dude that we can all get behind and be celebrated in corporate America. So yeah, he's my favorite player ever. I'm just paraphrasing what I said when I was 8 years old. I don't think I said exactly all of that. But that's what I said to the hairstylist. Then she says, okay, Michael Jordan is your favorite Bulls player. Who's your least favorite Bulls player? At that point, I'm sitting on the hair salon chair legs are not reaching the floor, so they are just kicking up. I'm in an oversized Bull jersey. I just look at her with the biggest shit-eating grin ever, and I say, my least favorite Bulls players, the white ones. The white ones. The white ones? What am I, a reverse Hitler Youth? What the hell is wrong with 8-year-old me? Also, fuck 8-year-old Prateek for not recognizing the contributions of Steve Kerr, Luke Longley, and John Paxson. All right, there's some pretty good white ones on the Bulls team. All right, Steve Kerr, Luke Longley, they're definitely some good white ones. John Paxson, really good white ones. He is screwing up the front office right now, but that's a joke for another time. We can get into that later. But he is screwing the front office. He was a pretty good Bulls player. I think I have his autograph somewhere. There's a picture of me at like age 10 holding a poster, and he signed it, and it said Bulls 3P, and it was kind of cool. Also, Isaiah Thomas was also there because I think he was doing commentary at the time, and he signed that too. So big ups to Isaiah Thomas for signing a Bulls 3P poster. That really doesn't make sense if you're on the Detroit Pistons, but big up to him for doing that. He's a nice guy, all right? He is also available for children's parties too, but that's because the moms want him because he is a fan of being thirsty. He's a creepo, you guys. Look on out for the Isaiah Thomas. He's a weird dude, you guys, but watch out for him. Yeah, that's the end of all of that. That was a weird TED talk, you guys. Hey, real quick, give it up for Alydar. She had a good set too. Give it up for Alydar, you guys. He was great up here. Alydar was talking about the Admiral Theater. I am familiar with the Admiral Theater. I'm also familiar with the lounge attached to the Admiral Theater because they used to do a comedy show there. I think the cops were called one time during that show. So God bless the places, because we're all performers there. God bless the places we've had to perform while other things are going on in the background. It is wonderful, man. Like I've done so many shows in front of a pool table while the pool game is going on too, because nobody told them to stop playing pool. Multitasking indeed. But I think I'm going to tell, just in honor of the Admiral Club and 240 Lounge and this being like just a show in the nature of performing, I will now tell a joke that I used to tell during the 240 Lounge days. So I haven't told this toe tapper in a while. Also, please note the following joke is not available for children's parties. This is not available for the children's party set. This is like DVD extras you're getting also afterwards. Okay, so this I haven't told this joke in a while. So this is gonna be weird. I'm a big fan of moms. Can we give it up for moms? Yeah, snap for moms, you guys. Hell yeah. My mom's strong. I got a badass mom. She's cool as a cucumber. She does not crumble under pressure, but she also like reveals things like a little too much. Like, okay, so I was 8 years old, right? Big Bulls fan. When I turned 10, fourth grade, last day of fourth grade, we go in for an hour because that makes sense, right? Somehow the school year just lapsed and they had like a 1 hour leftover. So we go in for an hour. Final day of summer, get home. I'm misbehaving because it's the first day of summer. So what does my mom decide to do to get me to stop misbehaving? Tell me dark secrets from her childhood when I'm 10 years old, because that's how much of a tough badass my mom is. So she tells me 2 secrets from her childhood. She tells me 2 secrets. First secret, she told me that when my parents came to this country in 1978, they came all the way from India and they land not in a big city like Chicago. No. They decide to play it by the ear and land in Bismarck, North Dakota, right? Going all the way from India and landing in Bismarck, North Dakota, a.k.a. America's crawl space, you guys. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing there? Why are you going to America's crawl space? What are you doing there? So they land in Bismarck, North Dakota. They are en route to going to Detroit. They end up getting stuck in Bismarck, North Dakota for a year because the justice system is unfun, not fun, corrupt, whatever you want to call it. It's like a bad jelly bean jar. It's like the jelly bean jar that only has booger flavored jelly beans in them, nothing else. It's not very fun. You can't just pull out and get something you want. wasn't fun. They get stuck in Bismarck for a year. Imagine going all the way from India and your first exposure to America is Bismarck. Just dilapidated Kentucky Fried Chicken and crystal meth as far as the eye can see. And they're stuck there for a year. That's not fun. So naturally, I get a little waterworks going. I'm starting to cry. You know what Mom says? Why are you crying? You weren't there for that. That's her raw logic. And she's like, you weren't there for that. So calm down, Prateek. But she doesn't that's just the appetizer, you guys. That's just the appetizer. She could have said, that's it. But you know what she says too? She says, also, before you were born, I had a miscarriage. She's telling me that at 10 years old, which is like, hey, she's a strong mom, and that's fine. I believe in her. I believe in my mom to be so cool under pressure. She also told me that she was a big fan of horse riding, and I realized that is what gave her the strength to ride out and be calm during this miscarriage. Because just like with riding a horse, sometimes you get knocked off the horse, you got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, get back on my father, Nick, and try again. And she believes in that, you guys, all right? She believes in the ability to get back on my father and try again. And we can all believe in that, all right? I think that's important, all right? And I learned this. I used this lesson later in life, because later in life, I decided to dab a little magic. I dabbled in magic when I was 16 years old, you guys. I wasn't the best at magic, but there was one good trick I could do. And you know what that trick was? I made my parents' love for me disappear at 16 years old. That's what they did. It's a great trick, you guys, all right? It's a wonderful trick. It's great. Even though my parents didn't love me at that age, you know what? They still love each other. And I think that's important, right? It's important that our parents love each other. And you know how I know that they love each other? Because one day I walked in accidentally during a time I wasn't supposed to, and I learned my parents, again, not available for children's parties, this particular joke, but there is a set that is available for children's parties. I just don't have enough time to do that set. But I did learn, and this is what I want to end on, so big finish, you guys. I did learn that my parents make each other calm, and I think that's important, all right? I know that's filthy. I know that's not nice, but you know what? You got to be with a partner that makes each other come. Too much in life, dudes are like, oh, and I'm going to say it, it's dudes. Dudes are always like, oh, why do I have to make my partner come? Well, you know what happens when you don't make your partner come and you're a dude? You know what that is? That's just masturbation with the spotter. That's what the fuck that is, all right? Make your partners come, make each other come, and you two can be happy. Like my parents, Nick and Sheila, they currently own a Taco Bell in Des Plaines, Illinois, which if that's not happiness and if that's not the center of paradise, I don't know what is. But give it up to the two people I know that are bringing paradise together, Paradise City themselves, Stu and Dan. This has been fantastic. I haven't taken a breath for this whole 10 minutes set. Good night, America.
Prateek, Srivastava, thank
and they
you so
just
much.
like you. They wanna rap and make soul beats just like you,
Right,
but they just not
Dan,
you.
any
And
other
I just
updates?
got through talking about when niggas.
Yes, there are some. So I thought I would. One, Christina Reese apparently is a big fan of Steve Kerr. So
Yeah.
So yeah. Other than that, I thought I would tell people that you can like the Flower Shop Bangers on Facebook. We recently passed 500 likes, which is kind of exciting for us. And you can also follow. I actually just changed the name of my YouTube channel to reflect more of what the content actually is now. Before it was just the Daniel Anderson YouTube channel. Now it's a Flower Shop Bangers YouTube channel. Yeah, so that's exciting. You can look up the Flower Shop Bangers on YouTube and subscribe to our channel if you like this show so that you can keep up with our content.
All right, thank you, Dan. Also, two quick things. If you have missed any part of the show so far, this whole show will be archived on the Flower Shop Bangers Facebook page right after this show ends, which at this rate will probably be somewhere around 8:30 Chicago time, 9:30 if you're on the East Coast. Secondly, we do this show nearly every Sunday and Wednesday, in spite of the name. So just so that there's no confusion, when we come back on Wednesday for semi-regular Wednesdays, same show, different night of the week. And just so happens it'll also be our last show of September. We're going to be bringing back good improv from Edmonton, Alberta. We had them in our All Canada show back in late June. Plus, we have a quadruple header of incredible comics we have from New York City, Gabe Pacheco. From Chicago, by way of Peoria, we have Becca Kenny. And from Los Angeles, we have Dave Parsons. And goodness, I can't even think of her stage name. But some of you know her as Charlotte Forst. Nevertheless, without further ado, one more comic for the evening. Really outstanding comedian based out of New York. We discovered her on Instagram. Please welcome to the stage, Danette.
That's my intro song? That's what you guys are giving me?
We did, yes.
Thank you, everyone. I thought I requested Wu-Tang. That's not Wu-Tang.
Oh, I thought you said anything. I'm sorry.
No, I said Wu-Tang. That's so funny.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't really care, but I just think that's funny because that's not method.
Okay.
Thank you, Stuart. Thank you, Daniel. Everybody, you've been great. I noticed there's a theme here tonight. The theme seems to be horses and parents that don't love you. So I feel right at home. Also, you guys talked a lot about coming, and I didn't want to talk, and say anything sexual. But I will. I feel closer to you guys, and I feel like I should say this. My mom abandoned me so much as a child that the only time I can come is if a man will leave right after. Thank you. So I recently read an article that said because of the pandemic, more people are becoming socially awkward. The last time that I felt socially awkward was never. That's what alcohol is for.
Yeah.
Come on, people, use it wisely. A lot of people have been gaining weight during this quarantine, which I believe it's a mistake because you're going to be the first people we eat if there's no more food left. So I haven't cut my hair since August 2019, and I don't plan on cutting it until 2021 because we don't know what's going to happen between now and then. I might need to sell my hair for some supplies. Like I'm thinking I could probably get like 2 goats, a chicken, a bag of rice, and a bottle of whiskey for this. And if you're wondering where you're going to find live goats, I live in Queens, New York. Someone probably has some in their apartments. So I am Puerto Rican, and a lot of people don't believe me. So I have to wear red. A lot of people will say to me, but you are so quiet. Where's your flag? And I don't feel like I need to walk around with a Puerto Rican flag to prove that I'm Latin, because that's right here. It's tattooed on my left breast already. I tell people, look, I cook with rice and beans. I worship J-Lo. I speak Huepa. What more do you want from me? And they'll still say, no, but you're so white. So that's usually when I stab them with the knowledge of my island. San Juan is our capital. We still need tourism dollars, so please go visit. There's a cute little frog called a quirky, and he'll sing you to sleep at night. So I didn't have a father growing up. Surprise! And so whenever a guy tries to mansplain something to me, I instinctually sit on his lap. And then I'll ask him for child support. I didn't have a father growing up, and my mom felt super guilty. So she tried to make it up to me by giving me 3 stepfathers. All from different countries. All American, by the way, but just different ethnicities. There was a South American, a Malaysian, and a recovering, sorry. That's not politically correct. He was Irish. The first time you meet an Irish person, you're like, oh my God, they have a drinking problem. And then you're like, oh, no. They just have a thirsty issue. They like to stay hydrated. My mom's also a generous woman, so she made sure to give all her husband's kids. So I grew up in a multicultural household before Netflix determined that that was cool. Before then, I was just super embarrassed. I was like, Mom, condoms? No? Okay. So I just want to say that September is Hispanic Heritage Month, and so is October. It actually, Hispanic Heritage Month is actually quite interesting. It starts on September 15th and it ends on October 15th. And it's kind of like, do Hispanics have to be late for everything? Like, the month begins on the 1st. Why are we celebrating 15 days later? I Googled it, and it's because it's the 15th commemorates the 5 Hispanic countries that gained their independence. So that is Guatemala, Costa Rica, Honduras, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. For saying Nicaragua. Have you guys tried saying Nicaragua?
Nicaragua?
Yeah, it's a tongue
Nicaragua.
twister. If you're not careful, you can actually end up saying the N-word. So be careful. Yeah. So I'm the oldest of 5 children. So I think that would explain why I still don't have any babies. Arlie. I think it's because I all my girlfriends have children and I'm still having fun, and I like it that way. Yeah, I've done so much work babysitting. I've changed diapers. I've fed them. I've lost them at the mall. Do you guys remember the mall?
No.
Losing a kid at the mall is so freaking scary, especially when they come back. It's like, how'd you know to do that? High five, don't tell Mom. So during the quarantine, I was very single. And if you couple that with the amount of times I was thinking about death, there was nothing funny about it. My friend in Colorado was trying to make me feel better. She's like, Danette, you have to stay strong. And she tried to make me feel better by telling me that Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. And I was like, you bitch, that does make me feel better. Thank you. So after that really weird conversation, I was like, you know what? I have to go outside, because I went 10 weeks without physically touching another human being. First of all, 10 weeks is a long time. But if you realize that I'm also Latin, that's like bad. That's bad. So I went outside, and the first person I saw walking their dog, I was like, Miss, can I please pet your husband? And she was like, go right ahead. He's getting on my last nerve. Last week I was eating a salad, but I was thinking about a brownie. And I know that's how I'm ready for marriage, you know, because I have an imagination. By the sound of the silence, it lets me know that everyone in this room is married and in love. Is that what I'm getting? Okay, good for you. So during phase 1, I started dating because I am New York tough. And by phase 2, we were already in a relationship. And by phase 3, we were already vacationing together, meaning we had gone to the beach for the weekend. And by phase 4, he ghosted me.
Oh.
Getting ghosted during a regular year is awful, but getting ghosted during a pandemic, that's like attempted murder. Like that's, you know, like he wanted off with my head. And it was my fault though, because I sent him a YouTube video on how to build trust and positivity in a relationship. I had it coming. I had it coming. But I believe in myself, and I know he'll be back in the fall season because WAP, I have it, you know, I believe in myself. I am practicing self-care, and that's when you take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you stay 6 feet away from Facebook. Part of my self-care is seeing an online therapist. So every Thursday at 12 p.m., I meet with her forehead. I'm really hoping for a breakthrough where I get to see her whole face. Part of my self-care too is making myself nice green smoothies. So this morning I was making myself a smoothie, minding my own business when my neighbor from next door was like, Danette, can you get out of my kitchen, please? And all I could say for myself was, I'm wearing a mask and you left the kitchen door open. Like, what's up? Like, so I'm really happy the fall season is here, because when it's too hot out, I have this really weird habit of standing in front of the refrigerator naked. It's what I do. And the supermarket said they were going to call the cops on me if I didn't get out of their frozen food aisle section. And all I could say for myself was, but I'm wearing a mask. You guys need to chill. Guys, please follow me on Instagram or Twitter. That has been my time. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Danette Rodriguez, everyone.
What? I fucking bedpost
This is
with
directed
your
by my
ass cheeks
mistake.
spread
We
out and
misread
shit,
Danette's
right?
message
Put a
earlier.
hanger on a fucking stove and let that shit sit there for like a half hour. Take it off and stick it in your ass slow, like.
Method Man by
Yeah,
Wu-Tang
I'm
Clan,
fucking-
everybody.
That is available for children's parties.
Nuts on a fucking
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sure he does a whole bunch of bar
dresser
mitzvahs.
and bang them shits with a spike.
All right, Dan, one last check-in.
Yeah, I thought I'd give a shout out to Tiffany Bratz, who liked the Flower Shop Bangers Facebook page. Thank you very much, Tiffany.
All right, thank you so much, Tiff. Also, just want to take an opportunity, if I don't have a chance to do this right after our set, thank you so much to Danette, to Chris Fair and the Laser Comedy Show, to Prateek, to Alydar Skyy. Again, we appreciate the support of everyone who has tuned in for these 50 shows. We were going to come up with like some video montage. Obviously, we didn't have time. I was going to do like some facetious, well, not like a facetious post, but like a Harper's Index type post, you know, listing like, you know, kind of like a remote show by the numbers, like how many stand-ups we've had, how many improv acts we've had, how many times we've had connection issues and stuff like that. But if it matters, by my count, we've had something to the effect of about 130 different stand-up comedians. We've had something like 30 different improv acts. Obviously, one mentalist mind reader, one guy who does laser comedy, one Stuart, one Dan.
We've actually had 3 different people named Stuart on the show, so.
Oh, that's very true.
Including yourself, but also.
Yeah, we've had multiple Dans too. I mean,
we've had
Dan
other
Gallagher.
Dans.
And we're going to have Dan Gallagher again in October. Also, incidentally, as far as future shows are concerned, this was going to be Remote Show 55, but we are going to do an I-55 theme show in 2 weeks. And it just so happens that when we do our 60th remote show, that will be the first Sunday in November, the last Sunday before the election. And, well, I need to talk to Dan about this, but we're hoping to do another People's Choice show. So at our show at Shakers in November 2018, we did a People's Choice show where the audience voted for basically all of the decisions that Dan and I would make. So basically a totally interactive show where you choose the running order, you choose the music, you choose what Dan's wearing, you choose what I'm wearing, and all that and so forth. So make sure to check that out Sunday, November 1st. Without further ado, your final act of the evening, the co-hosts and co-producers of Semi-Regular Sundays right here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Until 6.5 months ago, they were hosting this show at Shakers on Clark in North Halstead. That's the new name now. I'm not sure if you heard. North Halstead, that's the name of the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
They have done improv festivals in as far-flung cities as Green Bay, Wisconsin, Omaha, Nebraska, Grand Rapids, Michigan, St. Louis, Missouri, and Baltimore, Maryland. Please give it up for Flower Shop Bangers.
Woo!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd make one more point out to the, if you look up there, you will see both Stuart and my Venmos. Venmo either of those, and the money will be evenly distributed among the performers tonight. That is what goes into the improv tip jar. We are the Flower Shop Bangers. We're going to do some improv for you, and we get weird with it. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Can we really compete with that? I mean, I'm just saying, we're not really cute.
No.
No.
I mean,
No, we're
yeah,
not. And I
maybe-
mean, let's be honest. That dog was adorable.
yeah. Let's face it.
I mean, once you bring that out, like, we're not.
Yeah, we're just not as adorable as we were when we were in 3rd grade.
I know. And that's when we started our magic act.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were the boy magicians.
Yeah, I know. And this is a competition. We're both now in our 30s.
Exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, that dog did a handstand.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I mean, like, we've obviously done great things together over the years, but this magic competition.
Yeah, I mean, it's just coin tricks and card tricks just aren't enough.
I know.
We have to diversify.
It's tough.
We've got to step up our game. I mean, that sort of stuff is pretty cool when you're 9 years old.
I know.
That stuff is very impressive when you are 9 years old.
Yes, when you're 9 years old. When we were 9 years old, I mean, maybe that's the problem. We haven't really learned any new tricks since we were 9.
Yeah, I mean, we've learned a couple of
new tricks here and there.
So, I mean, our routine is so stale.
I know.
We are not going to win America's Got Talent.
I know. We won't win America's Got Talent.
I mean, Sofia Vergara was just giving us that look.
She was.
I mean,
truth be told, though, we're doing 2 competitions simultaneously right now. There's America's Got Talent, and then there's this magic competition, and we're up next, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's the other issue. I mean, we double booked ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. We double booked ourselves. America's Got Talent, and
we have to. I mean, we're in El Segundo right now, and then we have to drive down to Culver City for America's Got Talent right after this.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Maybe we're stretching ourselves a little thin,
I'm just thinking about like how we could freshen up the act. It's like we've got to do something like really bold.
Yeah.
But it's like I've got a fear of heights though.
I gotcha.
I can't do like any levitating. You know that.
I know. No levitating. No jumps.
Yeah.
Have you thought about? I don't know. Have you thought about maybe like? I don't know. I kind of like your name. You're the glamorous Rick,
That's true. And you're Super Steve.
Super Steve. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. And quite frankly,
I mean, it's right here on our business card.
I know, and we already have.
We made our business card disappear.
What?
Yeah. See, I can still do that.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, we have thought of trying to go for the big time,
That's true.
A show in Vegas always seemed to be our calling.
Yeah, I mean, we had that run at the Holiday Inn Express for a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a good run, seriously.
That was a good run. I mean, we were surrounded by a bunch of much bigger hotels, but yeah.
But I don't know. We made it work. We made the nice, intimate venue. Guests came back almost every night.
Just about, yeah.
Truth be told, there was, different people there every night because, there were new guests in the hotel. I mean, that's why we got to go to Vegas because, we just got to tighten up our, hour and a half show.
Exactly. I mean,
bring it there and perform it for, the rest of our lives.
Yeah. I mean, you go to New York to do stand-up comedy. You go to Los Angeles to act. You go to Vegas to do magic.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really an indie magic scene. That's just, that is part of the problem here, quite frankly. I feel like we haven't really been able to hone our skills,
That's true. It's not like we can like watch other magicians and, that we can, start some sort of like brain trust. I mean, it's just so competitive. 5 minutes, guys. Oh shit. Okay.
Shit,
we gotta focus.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. We gotta focus on this. Okay. Quite honestly, like I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, they are recording this
in my head right now. It's just like I'm prepared for all my tricks.
This is a televised reality show.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
The next magician.
the next magician.
The
Yeah.
next magician.
hmm
Oh,
And there's a lowercase n and an uppercase x for emphasis.
yeah.
The next magician.
The next. Yeah, the next.
Yeah. I mean, I'm nervous. I mean, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to John McEnroe saying our names.
I'm really looking forward to it too.
John McEnroe, he seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever thought though? I mean, I don't know. I guess this is causing me to second guess everything because, quite honestly, I just saw a little puppy do a handstand.
I know, and that's actually really impressive. It's
Yeah.
like a puppy, and it kind of goes like this. It just,
Mhm.
how can you compete with that? I mean,
I don't
guys,
think we can, and that is why I don't know. It almost makes me think maybe we should start like I don't like. What's your favorite music?
what's my favorite music? I've been listening to a lot of like 70s jazz fusion.
I mean, how do you become the '70s jazz fusion of magic? That is my next question. My follow-up question
Okay.
is, how do we incorporate our personalities, our uniqueness? I mean, quite frankly, I don't know. I do wonder about like if hair metal is our angle at this point,
Yeah.
I mean, '70s jazz fusion, that could work too. I don't really know. But
Yeah. Like, how are we like the magic version of like Weather Report
Yeah.
or Mahavishnu Orchestra?
mhm.
Yeah. Or any of like the of Return to Forever. Like, any
Also,
of,
how do we figure these things out?
we could be the
when
magic
it's-
version of Spyro Gyra.
Yeah. How do we figure these things out when it's not under 5 minutes before we go on stage?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I
this
don't
is
know.
this is what we need to kind of think about like after we get back into the Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once we get into that Uber, maybe I don't know. Do you think our act is going to change between now and America's Got Talent?
I mean, we could think about that in the Uber.
We
I mean,
could think
probably
about that in the
like
Uber.
other illusions, but we're gonna have to buy props.
I
We're gonna
know.
have to, we're gonna have to prepare for this.
I know.
I
I know.
mean, well, a rabbit out of my hat, but the rabbit died in 2012.
hmm You're up, guys. All right. Well, we're going on stage.
Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I
just
gotcha.
breath. All right, Steve, you look good, Steve. All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay. All right. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the show. I am Super Steve.
And that is Super Steve.
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got this deck of cards here, but I think I'm missing a card.
is he?
Oh, there it is. There's my 7 of clubs.
So I'm going to be honest. Flash forward to the Uber.
Okay. Oh,
So
my
I don't know.
God.
That whole check.
I completely forgot my fucking name.
I
on
know
a
you
reality
forgot.
TV show.
You're glamorous Rick. You have to
I'm
remember that.
glamorous Rick.
Yes.
How the fuck did I forget that?
I don't know, but you did forget it immediately on stage. The nerves get to all of us sometimes, though. I'm gonna be honest, though, for the America's Got Talent set, the trick where you have only 51 cards of a 52 card deck.
Yes.
I don't know how they're supposed to know that you're only supposed to have 51 cards.
That was an epic mind fart. It was like, oh my God, it was like I was having a stroke on stage or something.
I gotcha. Yeah,
Oh,
no. I mean,
God.
like, it's not an awful trick, but quite honestly, it's just not an impressive trick.
Yes.
I don't know. I think we should rethink that one when I really think about it.
Yeah. And it was like, and I was dancing to a bossa nova track where the music wasn't even playing.
Yeah. Also, I don't
I
know.
was
I mean,
thinking about jazz fusion backstage when we're supposed to be walking out to bossa nova, and we can't even hear the bossa nova music.
gotcha. We distracted ourselves,
I'm taking the fall for this one.
I
I
gotcha,
ate
yeah.
shit on stage.
Mhm.
That was just okay. Now the thing is, at least that reality show, it's like you have to call in.
Yeah.
So it's not like the judges decide who makes the cut.
Yeah.
So it's like, we go back there tomorrow night, we'll face our fate.
I mean, truth be told, we could not make it on the air, That is a
Very
possibility.
true. Very true. I mean, it is live to tape.
Yeah. This is an early round,
I test that part out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. But regardless, you know what? We did it.
All right, we're in Culver City now.
We are in Culver City. All right.
Start with a clean slate. Okay. That first show did not go well.
No.
All right, let's just take a deep breath. We'll go in. We're just gonna be, your usual Super Steve and Glamorous Rick.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my God, our name's already on the stage. We're going up.
Oh, okay. We need to run. Okay. It's like, okay. Do you have? You've got the birds.
I got my stuff. I got the birds. I got the hat. I got the bunnies. I mean, seriously, I have everything.
Okay, you've got everything. Okay, I mean, I've got the suitcases and everything. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't leave anything at next magician. Good evening, everyone. I'm Glamorous Rick.
And I am Super Steve. And quite honestly, I think I have an itch on the back of my back. Can you scratch it for me?
Oh, yes.
Wait, what did you find there?
A bouquet of flowers.
What? On my back?
Yes.
Wait a minute, I see something on your back.
Oh?
It's the Ace of Spades.
Oh, my goodness. I was missing that card from my deck. Hey, let him behold. I've got a deck of cards right here, and I happen to be missing the 8 of Spades. Thank you, Super Steve.
Woo!
All right. Well, thank you so much for this. You've been a very lovely audience. Glad to be here on America's Got Talent. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Howard. Hi, Howie. Hi, Nick Cannon, even though you're not on the show anymore. Glad to have you.
Hi,
Rita,
judges.
even though you're long dead.
Woo.
Okay, anyway. Woo! See, we made Regis Philbin come back.
We did make Regis Philbin come back.
Okay, so, Super Steve, I need a little help with this next illusion.
What? Are you telling me that you're going to make something appear?
Or maybe disappear.
Wait a minute, because I'm going to tell you, I lost my bird yesterday.
Oh, no, your bird ran away?
Yes, it was my little baby bird that I've had since I was 7 years old.
Oh, no, so that bird's got to be like 25 years old.
It's an old bird.
Yeah.
It's a very old bird. Oh, man, I hope I didn't go to the big bird farm upstate.
Honestly, that's what my parents told me. But quite honestly, I heard this is a big farm town, so maybe it came over here.
Oh, okay. Well, goodness, I guess we're going to have to check all of our luggage here.
Oh, all of our luggage. Oh, my God.
Yes. Yeah, we literally just came here from El Segundo. And
it just flew out of my... Wait a minute. There are several birds here now.
Oh, no, I guess your bird recreated. Wow, that's a very bird for 25.
Yes. I don't know. Are you missing anything?
Oh, goodness. It's the weirdest thing. I feel like I misplaced my lucky silver dollar. It was given to me by my grandfather. My grandfather did a lot of traveling growing up. He lived in 50 different countries, and he had all these crazy stories. And oh my goodness, it means a lot to me if I had that lucky silver dollar right now.
Want to know what's another crazy story?
What?
I see something behind Howie Mandel's ear.
Oh. Illusion!
Silver dollar! And look at
we
this.
are Super Steve and Marvelous Rick.
Yeah.
And you can like us on Instagram.
Yay!
Thank you.
That was better.
That was
the better of the two shows, I think.
I still fucked up my name though.
I know, yeah. Maybe that's one reason why I think maybe you should pick a new one, because it's you
yeah,
mess it
maybe
up all the
something
time.
alliterative. It's easy to remember.
Yeah,
something
I know.
It's like Ravishing Rick, maybe.
Oh, Ravishing Rick, that's pretty good.
Ridiculous Rick.
Ridiculous Rick. I mean, that almost sounds like we're doing like a comedy act or something. And,
Oh, that's true. That's
I mean,
true.
we've been serious musicians this whole time. We have to stick to our serious
That's it. I mean, I'm
magicianship.
Okay, I'm the marvelous Rick. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Man,
I mean, you could also be Marvelous Mark.
Okay.
If you want to change your name, I know you wanted to use your real name, Rick. You know, you are Rick Henderson in real life, but
Yeah,
you know, you were like
Richard
Marvelous Rick. But I don't know. People
Yeah.
take stage names all the time.
Well, Richard Henderson Jr. technically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
All right. Well, let's look at the results. All right.
Uh,
All right. You want some water?
yeah, I would actually love some water.
There you go.
Whoa.
See, I can still do the water trick.
I gotcha. The water trick. That is a classic one, you know.
5th place. Okay, we're good.
All right.
Fifth.
I guess
fifth
that's
place.
dang it.
All right.
All right. Well, cheers, bud.
Cheers. Back to the Holiday Inn Express.
Woo! That's our show.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you to all of our wonderful performers this evening. Again, we can't do this show without any of our performers. We can't do this without all the people that have tuned in, everyone who has supported us, everyone who has just been looking for free entertainment during this pandemic. And I have to say thanks to Dan for being our point guy on tech for 50 shows. My improv partner for the last 7.5 years. By default, the longest relationship I've ever been in. Again, thanks to Danette, to Alydar, to Prateek, to Chris Fair. We'll be back Wednesday at 7 Central with more improv and more stand-up. In the meantime, please stay home,